Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Shannon and this is Glam by Shan. Today I have a foundation wear test for you. So I'm going to be testing out the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. This is brand new. This is their Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. All of those things appeal to me. I picked this up from Ulta as soon as it launched and I have been testing it out, but I want to test it out with you guys, see what you think, and test it with different primers over time, and then we can kind of gather our thoughts at the end of this week. So I got the shade Light 55N, and this comes in a variety of different shades. I am very impressed with their launch with as many shades as they have. This is the first product that I've tried in the Pretty Fresh line. I have not dipped my toes into it yet, but I thought this would be a great first product for me. All of the claims appeal to me very well, and I am very excited to test it out with you guys. So I'm just going to read the claims on this foundation for you. So this is a hydrating foundation. It is oil-free and vegan. Throwing the box. It has hyaluronic acid and coconut water in it. The hyaluronic acid is known to hydrate and support healthy looking skin, and the coconut water is known to support hydration and skin softness. And this foundation comes in 42 different shades, which is a wonderful shade range, especially for its first launch. I definitely commend Colourpop for that. This foundation is $16. I think that's fairly priced. You do get 1 fluid ounce in this bottle, so I think it's reasonably priced. It is the higher end of a drugstore foundation pricing, but I don't think it's too bad. If you can find your shade on Ulta, I definitely recommend buying it from there. You can use your points, coupons, anything that can help you save money. So like I said, I got the shade 55N, which is a light neutral shade, and it says, get natural, healthy looking skin with this skin perfecting medium buildable coverage foundation. So again, it's vegan, it's cruelty free, the finish is natural. It also has a Hydra Fresh complex, so formulated with fruit extracts to enhance the look of skin by instantly hydrating and diminishing the look of fine lines while delivering hydration over time. Nice. So it says to prep your skin with their primer and use their setting spray to finish it off. I don't have either of those things, but I did use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer today, so that's the primer I'm going to be using to test foundation today. And I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Camo concealer sponge to blend it out. So let's apply this foundation. I'm going to give it a good shake. As I said, I have used this a couple of times previously. I do love the packaging on this. I think it is so wonderful. It is a, I believe, plastic bottle. It's a frosted plastic bottle, and you get this wonderful pump, and I really love how it comes out. So I'm going to dot this on my face and then blend it out with my sponge. This is my typical foundation application. So I do a couple of dots on my forehead and then most of it on my face area. Everything's your face, Shannon, on your cheek area. So I'm going to use patting motions to blend it in with my sponge. Okay, so that's one layer on the right half of my face, your left. So you can see the difference from the right to the left. I think the coverage is medium, I would agree with that. I do have quite a bit of redness to cover, so I think it did a pretty good job upon first layer. So I'm going to apply a little bit more on my cheek and nose area to build it up just a little bit. Okay, so that's the second layer in my most problematic area, and I think that it covered really nicely. It is very dewy. I love the finish of this so far, so I'm going to apply it to the other half of my face, and I'll see you in just a second. so that is a full pump on my whole face. I think it looks really nice so far. I have my mirror down here in front of me, so that's why I'm coming in and out towards you. So I think this looks beautiful so far. I don't think I want to add any more. I think it looks nice. So I'm going to go in and finish the rest of my face, and I will see you in just a moment. Hello, good evening from my bathroom. The light is right above you, so it is a little bit bright, but I wanted to do a night one check-in of the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Foundation Beautifulness. So here is a close-up of my face. I think this wore super nicely throughout the day today. I am looking in the mirror straight ahead here. Oh, there is a dog hair in my nose. That's a good look. It looks slightly dry in my rosacea areas, but it could be because I powdered a little bit extra today. Other than that, it looks really nice. Still very fresh on the skin. If I do my nose swipe, you can see a little bit of foundation there. I did want to give a quick shout out to the cleansing balm that I'm using. This is the Versed Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. I picked this up at my local Target. I wanted to try a new cleansing balm. I had previously used the Pharmacy Cleansing Balm, and mine went bad. I'm pretty sure it started to smell a little funky, and overall I didn't love it. It made my eyes feel very cloudy after I used it. With this, I haven't experienced that at all, but I did want to show you this real quick. I would chalk this up as a good first day today. I will continue to test throughout this week, and you're gonna come along with me, so I'll see you in the morning. This is day 2 of testing the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. The primer I'm going to use today is the Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. This is their Pollution and Blue Light Defense Primer, a weightless cooling mousse that refreshes skin and helps defend against pollution, and blue light rays creates an ultra smooth canvas for flawless makeup application, perfect for all skin types. This is vegan, free of parabens, gluten, mineral oil, fragrance, talc, sulfates, and phthalates. Cool. My finished look, day 2 of testing the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. I really like how my look came out today. You can check out this video already on my channel. I will have it linked in the eye up above and down below for you to check out if you would like to. And I will keep you updated if anything drastic happens during the day, or I will see you tonight at the very end of the night. Good evening. It's Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. All right, let's check in on this foundation. I think it's looking really nice. It looks quite dewy in my forehead and chin and just beside my nose areas. I think it does look a little bit cakey around my nose, but I think it wore pretty nicely throughout the day today. I don't see any big issues, which is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove my makeup using my cleansing balm again and using my CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser afterwards to make sure I got everything off. Alright, so it is day 3 of testing the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. Today I'm going to be using the Revolution Pro Prime and Hydrate Primer. This is a line off of Makeup Revolution, so it's Revolution Pro, not Makeup Revolution. It's very confusing, all those lines that they have. But this is a hydrating primer. Looks like this, and I'm gonna put that all over my face today. It does smell very much of coconuts, like a tropical vacation. I like it, but obviously if you're allergic to coconuts or sensitive to fragrances in your makeup, definitely skip this one. But if you don't mind it, your skin's cool with it, then I recommend it. It's pretty good. I mean, I think it's $10 or under. I'll put something on the screen here to correct myself. Editing Shannon, please put the correct price on the screen. Then I'm gonna go through and blend the foundation on today. I'm doing a very simple eye look. I gotta run over to the grocery store, so I'm gonna do that. Very, very simple eye look. Right now I just have on the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Balm Lip Treatment. This is a great lip balm. It almost looks glossy on the lips. My fiance's always like, "You're wearing a gloss." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I promise, it's lip balm. It's this." Was very drawn in by the claims of it, saying that it'll plump the lines on your lips, and I pretty much agree with that. It looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go in and apply all of my face products and then do my eyes, and then I will see you back when I'm all done. Completes today's look. Very, very simple, very fresh. Just an easy look today. I didn't feel like doing anything too crazy. Again, I'm just running to the grocery store. I do have to do some cleaning today. I'll be cooking dinner later. So kind of putting this foundation to the test today with sweatiness and whatnot. It is 85 degrees outside right now, so I can guarantee I will be very hot when I step outside. So I will check in with you at the very end of the night. Good evening. It is day 3 testing this foundation. I think it looks pretty nice. I did sweat a lot today and was near a lot of heat, so I think it held up nicely. Again, cakey by my nose, but what are you gonna do? Other than that, I think it looks pretty good. Good night. Good morning. It is day 4 of testing the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. I did not put my backdrop up today. I am a little bit in a hurry, but I still wanted to film this for you guys and make sure I got a full week of a wear test. So the primer I'm going to use today is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I thought it would be useful to use something that is hydrating yet complexion refreshing. And then tomorrow I will use my final primer and we will determine where to go from there. So I'm gonna apply this. Did 2.5 pumps and it does come out purple. Thank you, past Shannon, for not washing your sponge. Gotta go do that. Be right back. Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Moon. I am really enjoying this gloss. It kind of gives me Fenty Gloss Bomb vibes. It has the same taste as well. Kind of tastes like Sweet Tarts, so really enjoying this. I also gave the CoverGirl Peacock Flare mascara a go today, and it does look very, very pretty, nice and lengthened and separated. Similar effect to my L'Oreal Bambi Eye mascara, but that was unfortunately dried out, so I wanted to try something different, and it did give me a similar effect, so I will continue to use this. The bronzer and blush duo I used today is from e.l.f. This is their bronzed and pink beige aqua duo. I got it free in an order that I made from e.l.f. a little while ago. Also used the e.l.f. Bite Size palettes in Carnival Candy and Cream and Sugar. Can't live without this stuff. Number 7 powder and e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer and Morphe Continuous Setting Mist as always. And I used the Milani Highlighter Duo in Supercharged today, and I just used the cream side. And I like to use the cream side on my Colourpop small fluff brush. I think it works beautifully. So that's the makeup today. I will keep you updated in case anything drastic happens or if any foundation things go wrong. Other than that, I will check in with you at the very end of the night. Good evening. It is the end of the day here on day 4 of testing the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation. I had to remind myself what it was called. Shannon, you've been wearing the same foundation for 4 days. I don't know. It's not very late. It's about 7 o'clock, and I put this foundation on at about 11:30. Almost 8 hours of wear today. I think that it looks very dry. I'm gonna put you right here. There we go. I think it looks very dry here and here. So my problem areas, if you will. Which is funny because I didn't powder that area today because I wore a cream bronzer and cream blush. I still think it looks nice on my forehead. It came off on my chin quite a bit, but I'm still not mad at the staying power. I still think it's a great foundation so far. And we will continue to test it tomorrow. I'll be wearing a more hydrating primer along with this foundation, and hopefully they will play nicely together. So I'm going to take my makeup off and I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is day 5 of testing the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. I decided that I want to do a beautiful pink purple eye today. So I'm going to be doing that first. So I'm using the Sigma Corda Rosa palette and dipping into these beautiful pink and purple shades today. Oh, I love this palette so much. I get so much use out of it, and I'm so surprised that I do, because normally this kind of color scheme with the pink and the purple can be a little scary to me, but I don't know. There's just something about it that I really love. The primer that I'm going to be testing the foundation with is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer. I wanted to use this primer last because it also has hyaluronic acid in it, so as well as the foundation has hyaluronic acid in it, this does too. So I wanted to see if they play nicely together. Maybe it creates the best combination possible. Who knows? We're going to find out today. Cue the fast forward. So this is our look today. I apologize, I had to turn the air on. It was getting very warm in here. So this is our look today, like a pinky purpley eye sparkle moment we've got going on here. I did use a pink sparkly highlight today. It is the Kaleidos Diamond Dasher highlight. It is beautiful. It is pinky and shifty. Love it. I actually put that on my eyes as well, so that's the glitter on my eyes too, and it is the glitter on my cheeks. I am loving it. I'm also back into practicing my winged liner. This eye came out so much better than this eye, so please just don't look at that one. As for face products today, I used that First Aid Beauty primer, the foundation obviously, e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, my number 7 powder, the e.l.f. Aqua Bronzer Blush Duo that I used yesterday, the Diamond Dasher highlight, and that's everything for my face. I used my usual brow products, and then for lashes today I used the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, the green one. For lips today, I used my Alamar Cosmetics Birthday Suit Lip Liner. This is Mage Blush. Okay, so that is my face today. I set with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I will keep you updated in case anything drastic happens, any foundation changes throughout the day, but other than that, I will see you at the very end of the night. Good evening. It is the end of day 5 of testing this foundation. Overall, I'd say my thoughts are positive. The only thing that really I don't like about the way that this looks is in my more dry and rosacea areas. It does look very dry, and I did not powder there at all today. So I guess that would be my only concern, but I will give you all of my final thoughts in just a second. Alright everybody, so that completes this wear test. I just wanted to share with you some of my final thoughts about the foundation before finishing out this video. So overall, I really enjoy this foundation. It has to be one of my favorites right now. I find myself, even after this foundation test, reaching for it over other foundations that I have. I just want to go over some pros and cons with you about this foundation. A huge pro for me is the fact that it is hydrating and it has hyaluronic acid in it. It really makes my skin look like skin all day long. I also love the coverage of this foundation. It is medium, but it is super buildable. You can easily wear one layer all over your face, or you can definitely put on a second or third layer if you feel like you need the fullest coverage possible. A couple of cons that I have is that it tends to look very dry in my rosacea and nose pore area. That could very well be human error and me over powdering that area, but there were some days where I didn't powder the center of my face at all. Also, for this being a nice everyday foundation, I wish it did have a little bit of SPF in it. My last con is that this is a frosted bottle, so it is kind of hard to tell when you're running out of this foundation. So you'll be a little bit surprised when you're like, oh, I don't have any more pumps of this left. That is a personal preference. That is something that I like in a foundation, is when it is in a plastic or glass clear bottle, so you can see exactly how much of it you have left. So that wraps up all of my thoughts on the new Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation. If you like me, you like this wear test, you like this video, anything about my channel, please give me a like down below. Also be sure to subscribe and hit the post notification bell while you're down there to be notified every single time I upload. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!